Hello, chat. It's been a while. Let me know if the audio for the music is okay and everything. I had to do a little finagling before, but hello. Oh, and where's chat? 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 Hold on. Wait. Where have you gone? Chat? Chat box. Chat box. Hello. Well, anyways, I can read you, but I don't know why it's not appearing on screen. But hi. How are all of you? It's been a while. So I figured in order to just why is this not working? But anyway, I have commission work to do and it's also been a bit, so I just thought it would be nice to catch up while I sorry, I'm still looking at this. Catching up while I work on commission stuff. Oh my goodness, there we go. Wow, that first chat just did not want to show up for some reason. First time catching a live stream. Well, welcome. Glad to have you here. So yeah, I'm just going to be sort of talking about where I've been and also working on this commission. Wow, lovely. So yeah, we will get to it. Basically, there's a few updates that I think need to be given. But first I will get my brush size. And then, oh, okay, there we go. Cool. Oh. Clip Studio, you with me? Okay, cool. So, the last time I was really that active was, geez, maybe like October, November. I think the last time I streamed was like sometime in November. I don't exactly remember when, but something around there. And I've had, we'll say, a busy end of the year. Oh, that's the wrong tool. Whoops. Which put a bit of a wrench into things. I'm okay talking about like what happened, but before I even say anything, I just want you to know. Oh, actually, hold on. Ads start in 19 seconds, so maybe I'll just hold off. Sitting here sweating, waiting for ads to go. But I guess in the meantime, I guess I can talk about the commission. This is a commission of 2 original characters. Crazy, I know. Not the first time it's happened. Not the last time it'll happen. For our lovely friend Cass, your friend and mine, friend of the channel, mod of the channel, and cool guy. He's a cool guy. But yeah, basically, at the end, I'll talk about what happened really, but mostly the main reason that I haven't really like spoken about it on YouTube and everything was because I know people's response. And as lighthearted and, well, not maybe lighthearted, but as pure intentioned as it is, I know people's general reaction will be to like, I guess, coddle. Actually, maybe I should wait until until stream ends and stream, and then I start talking. Okay, I need to pull up this reference. I'm like trying to do it without reference. Which, by the way, I don't think you guys can see reference. Yeah, you cannot see reference. Sorry, chat. Ooh. Can we... Yeah, my computer's struggling with all of the windows open, dear lord. Ugh. But also, you know how you can get around ads? If you subscribe. Pretty please. Isn't there also like a Prime subscription where if you have Amazon Prime you can link it to your Twitch account and then you get a free subscription, that'd be pretty cool if you did that. I mean, just saying, I think that'd be pretty neat. Ads in progress, 19 seconds. I guess I'll talk about things now. But basically, I know people's reactions whenever someone shares something sad that happens. They're just like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Or they'll be like, I've had something similar happen to me, etc., etc. Which is very nice. I understand that people want to, like, make me feel comforted. So it's nothing against people. But basically, I didn't really talk about it because when I came back to the internet, I wanted it to be a normal one. I wanted it to be a normal one. And so I didn't want to come back to the internet until I knew it would be a normal one. And I know that having people try to, like, constantly, like, I don't know, I guess, try and make me feel better. It won't really be a normal one, because that's not normally what happens in my streams. So everyone shut up. Just don't say anything about it. But basically, I was experiencing a death in the family. Super fun stuff, right? I had, at the end of last year, my great-grandmother passed. So I was basically just dealing with that privately. And, you know, who was I to know that that would put such a damper on things? How was I to know that that would be a bummer, you know? So I've been dealing with that, and I think I'm ready to have a normal one. Right? This is a normal one. Me struggling to talk while drawing. That's super normal. But it was just kind of unfortunate because I was streaming on Twitch, became affiliate, and then someone died and I stopped. So that was really unfortunate timing. But you know what? We're here. We're here. I have a lot of super fun things planned for Twitch. I have a lot of fun things planned for YouTube, including something I said I would never do. And I've been working on it. I started working on it, I should say, so it's not going to be present for a while, but, you know, something that I think will help with both my YouTube content and my stream content. Also, is the music okay? Wait, hold on. Apparently, according... Oh, the song is just so quiet, I guess. Hold on. How's the music audio, guys? Oh. And Zola be barking. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna turn this up a bit. You let me know if it gets too loud. I think it might just be this song. I'm not exactly sure. And also sorry if you hear my dog. Man, I've been sketching this for... This is what 11 minutes of work looks like, guys. I love art. Wow. Okay, hold on. But yeah, I have been working on... I'm planning on doing a lot of, like... I don't want to say rebooting the Twitch channel, but I guess rebooting the Twitch channel, including, like, new art. I do want to add more emotes and everything, so people actually have more of an incentive to subscribe, aside from, like, no ads. I have some fun emotes planned that I would like to make. But also, I should be streaming fairly regularly from here on out, unless something else dramatic happens. I'm planning on streaming at least twice a week. We will see if that happens. So far, I believe Mondays and Thursdays are my goals. So you can look forward to that. Is this too wide of a shoulder? Maybe a bit. Maybe a bit. I'll just bring that in real quick. Scoochy, scoochy. I'm gonna skip this song. I forgot how long it is. I think it's great. but also... There we go. Here's a bit of a groovier song. Anyways, the thing I've been working on for first stream, it's a secret. No one tell anyone. No one say anything. It's a secret. No one will snitch. No one's recording this, right? I've been working on a VTuber model. I've been working on designing one. I only made a mood board so far, so don't get too excited. It's not. It's still a far way out. Man, this is not how next work, huh? But that I have a mood board and I'm slowly but surely working on the design. That's what I've been working on. And I plan on making new channel art, new emotes, things like that. Super fun stuff. What's another thing that my comic. That was another update I wanted to give. My comic. Sure is there, isn't it? I have been obviously not able to work on it. But, you know, I heard a VTuber, I have been summoned. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on, let me bump chat up a bit so you can... There we go. Oh, we can see your lovely messages. Yeah, so funny. For years, people would always ask me about it, and I'd be like, nope. No, I don't want to. And now I'm just like, I kind of want to. How come no one suggested this to me? That's a great idea. So yeah, I've been... Man, I don't like this. Start over. Yeah, it's going to be based off of the little avatar. I heard your dog, but not the song. Could be my TV, though. Damn, does the music need to be turned up? I'll turn it up. It's a groovy Deltarune song, if you don't, hear it. There, I turned it up. I could turn it up more, though. I mostly am just worried about blowing your ears out, so I can turn it up as much as you guys want me to. But yeah, that's exciting. It's going to be based off of the little PNG tuber that you see, but more fun. I also think it would be fun. I think it would be helpful for my YouTube videos too, because, not gonna lie, something that I dread constantly when it comes to video editing, is adding in all of the stills of my little, like, you know how people do the still, well, they used to do the stills. It's just like a drawing of you in like different, kind of like a dating sim visual novel type thing with like the different sprite sheets, kind of like that. That was very commonplace, but I feel like it's not as common anymore. I feel like having a VTuber model has in a lot of ways replaced that, and I think it's a great idea for me to do because, fun little editing fact, adding in those stills takes a long time. Like a really long time. And I dread it every single time I go to edit. So I think that that'll be nice. I also just think it would add... I think it would be a little more visually stimulating on my streams than have my little guy just bump up and down. Man, I'm not sure if I love this. Do I restart the sketch? Let's restart. By deleting it so I commit. Let me actually start with this guy over here, or I can draw a line across my canvas. That's totally fine. So yeah, that's going to be fun. That's not going to be into the actual streams for a while, so don't get too excited. Because, here's the thing, I don't know if y'all knew this, they take a long time to make. So yeah, it's gonna be a while, but I am excited for it. And then I kind of started talking about my comic, and then I got sidetracked. I've made jokes before about how every time I go to update my comic, at least one traumatic life event happens, and oh boy, if that has not stayed true. I have a planner, or I have like, so then I'll like lay out the general month, and then I'll lay out my week, and then I'll plan by day. And so far, my month goals for working on my comic is just do literally anything. That's my goal. Do literally anything. The world is against me with making this comic, but ooh boy, am I trying. I do be putting in my best effort. But you can probably expect some comic streams where I'm working on pages and everything in the future. You can expect more commission streams. And another thing you can expect a lot of is, like, streams where I am working on Patreon perks. Because in the everything that was happening, I sort of fell behind that. And if you're unfamiliar with my Patreon, I used to do physical rewards. So every month there would be a new art print and sticker set that I would mail out to everybody. But that has gotten too expensive to do in America for some reason. So I had to stop doing that. And then I had an idea I thought I liked, but then everything happened. And then I tried to get into it, and I wasn't really feeling it, and I feel like my patrons also weren't really feeling it. But I started working, I changed what I was doing. Great speaking, Oliver. Where I used to do, I'm planning on making like a thing similar to, where's the music? Hello? Hello? Paniola Ranch? Hello? No? Alright, well, I guess that song did not want to play. So now the thing that I am working on for the art clubs tier on my Patreon is kind of similar to the physical rewards, but not. So basically I'm like having, I'm making an exclusive illustration like I did for the physical rewards, except I have printing like instructions if somebody wants to make like an art print for themselves of that, but also include like device wallpapers for the illustration so it's like a computer wallpaper and then like two different phone wallpapers depending on like the dimensions. Can I get out of the lasso tool, please? Computer, please? Computer? Oh, okay. Man, my computer struggles whenever I'm streaming, huh? So that I can show you guys what I made the previous, I can just open this. You guys can't see my files. I made sure of it. You nosy fucks. Let's see, I can show you the art files, clip files, and then this one. This is the last one that I made. As soon as it loads. And I really like the way that it looked. So basically if you aren't familiar with my Patreon, every single month people will vote on one of my characters, and then that character gets featured in an illustration. Much like much like this one. Yeah, I really like this one. So yeah, you can get an illustration similar to this. You can, I'll have printing instructions if you want to print on photo paper or just whatever paper. And then there's phone wallpapers and PC wallpapers. Which I think was, when I asked people what they would like, that was like the most, like a combination of those two things was the most popular one. I would really love to get back to physical rewards someday. I don't know when that'll be. If I had to guess, not for at least 4 years, for no reason in particular. But yeah, for the most part, upcoming in Twitch, you can expect mostly commission streams and me working on those Patreon things, and then a couple of comic streams here and there where I work on my comic pages. And then I also wanted to do some gaming streams. Those will probably be more spread out than the art streams, because basically I'm trying to just play catch up right now with all of the work that I missed out while I was grieving. Haha. So I'm going to be doing that. I wanted to do a Legends ZA stream because I have been loving that. It's helping me cope. And it was funny, I had it planned for, I think, this Thursday. And I was really struggling to find Rotom, as many people are. And I was like, I'll just do that on stream. I found him last night. I have been grinding him out for so long. And what are the moment I had like played up the idea in my head of like wanting to find, like, try to find him on stream. But then the moment I put it in paper, or digital paper, as per is my planner, I find him. I'll still probably, I think I'll still probably, I'll probably still stream it, but just like different stuff, because there's still some things I need to do in that game before I have 100%ed it to the best of my abilities. But that'll be fun. I also want to play Peak on stream. It's a game I also got really into in the past few months. I'm fine playing it alone, but I would love to have a stream where I play it with people. It really depends if I can get anyone to... It can be a struggle making plans as an adult, as I'm sure many of you are aware of. So maybe there will be a Peak stream with other people or by myself. Who knows? Is there anything else I wanted to talk about? I don't think there's anything else I wanted to talk about. Oh, that was the wrong layer. Whoops. I do also plan on getting a new computer sometime this year because, ooh boy, does mine struggle. With all of the windows and everything open. It sure does like to struggle. You know, let me try closing some stuff. I'll close that. Yeah, I unfortunately think that's all I can close. Well, it be like that, huh? Let's see. I'm gonna draw this arm. But I also wanted to do... I don't know if this will be, like, at all this month, because, again, most of my streams I'm planning on just having, like, catch-up work. But I do want to do streams where I, like, study from photos. It's just kind of like an art workshop sort of thing. And then maybe those could be turned into YouTube videos. I don't know, just some ideas that I've been playing with. I'm excited to use Pinterest again because they did a thing where you can filter out AI photos. It's not perfect. You still get some. But, it's nice. It is nice. Pinterest has been a little bit more usable, which is awesome. Love that for me, and I love that for other artists. So yeah. Anything up with you, chat? You've been awfully quiet. I promise I won't bite. Let's see. Scooch this over. Or my computer can continue to struggle. A video on that never knew was a thing. The Pinterest AI thing? Yeah, it's awesome. Pinterest, because I've been using Pinterest as, like, reference and inspiration for years. Literally years. Since, like, 2017, maybe. So long before AI images were ever a thing. And it was really sad to, like, have it go. And I'm very excited to use it again. I spent a while the other day going through my... Just adding some photos and stuff that I would like to study from. Some of them are, like, lighting. Some of them are, like, anatomy. Some of them are clothing. But yeah, I am excited to get back into it. I'm just excited to be here again. I finally felt like I could come back and have it be a normal stream. And so far I think it's pretty normal, right? This is normal. I'm just doing normal Oliver things. I've also been debating about working on a VTuber model on stream. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe. I mostly just wanted to... I think it'd be more fun for it to be a surprise. But also with how long it takes, it might be hard to, like, do it in secret while also, like, maintaining a regular streaming schedule. So we'll see. So I was planning on, you're working on a VTuber model? Yeah, that was one of the things that I mentioned earlier. It was a thing that I said I was never going to do, and here we are. I'm going to just be making a design based off of my little... I wanted it to be similar to my main mascot design, which is in turn just a drawing of me. Like, that's an actual outfit I have. That's what my hair looks like. I got that facial hair. It's just me. Okay, I think there's not much I can do with him until I draw the other guy, so let's do that. Make this. But yeah, I think it would be better for streams to be a little bit more visually stimulating. I think it would be fun for videos. And I think it's just overall the best thing for me to do. I'm designing it myself, and I'm drawing the art myself, and I'm probably going to pay someone to rig it. It depends. I'm willing. I'm willing to learn how to rig a VTuber model. Whether or not it goes well remains to be seen. After I design it, we'll see if I have the energy to try and learn, and then if I have the energy to try and learn, we'll see if I have the patience to try and learn. We will find out. But it's very exciting. Very fun stuff. This coffee is way too hot. But I think that's everything. I think I'm probably going to work on getting a computer first. And then like, debut the model, because... here's the thing, if my computer's struggling to do this, it cannot handle a live 2D model. Moving around the screen, that I know for a fact. Okay, let's... Where's the top of the head? Where's top? So yeah, I think computer will be my #1 priority. So I can have streams that are maybe more stable in connection, and also maybe when I undo something in Clip Studio Paint, it won't, like, undo the last 5 strokes instead of the last 1. Because that happens a lot. Let's see, his face is like this. Here's a face. And let me actually scooch where the chin would be up more, and then... Or we cannot. Hello? Or we can move the selection around, that's fine. That's exactly what I wanted. Where the top? Good question. Yeah, it is a good question. I think it's this guy right here. I think this is where the top is, but I can't be quite sure. I don't know these characters very well. If Cass pops in, we'll ask him. Ugh, I don't know why I decided to pick such, like, a frustrating angle of the face to draw when I had not warmed up at all for the day. But also, typical stuff from me, to be honest. Okay. I mean, I have a thing on my computer where I can, it's like a model that I can, like, pose and everything, but I don't know if my computer can handle opening that, too. Like, I just don't know if that'll happen. I don't know if it'll go very well. Okay, I gotta open this other window. I need you to be brave, computer. Let's see. Oh, you guys can see the little, the face claim for this. Who's that guy? Don't know him. Oh, hi Cass, hello. I'm drawing your boys. You missed so much news. It's okay, I can reiterate it a lot. I can reiterate so much for you, because I don't even think I told you this. Let's see if you can guess by the simple words that I say. Something that I have been working on, and by have been working on, I mean I am in the very early stages of doing, for streams and for YouTube videos, but mostly for streams. I have been working on something I said I would never do. Does that, ring any bells? Oh, I hear my computer chugging. She is fighting for her life. Data is so shit. This is so spotty. I am so sorry. Man, this is a tough angle. Why did I choose this? Why do I do this to myself? Is that fine? Is this fine? Man, she is struggling. Clip Studio is... I also can't close anything. Can I close Twitch? I don't think I can close Twitch. I mean, either way, I don't think it's a good idea to close Twitch. Definitely definitely can't close Streamlabs. Let me make this a bit more... Actually, let me delete some of these other layers real quick. Maybe that'll help. The blank layers that I have not drawn on yet, but will. Okay. Let me actually make that a different color. No, not that one. That one. Okay. And then... Also, Cass, earlier I said, where is top? And I think it's this guy. Is that true? I'm not sure. It was just a wild guess. But it could be anyone. Tops can be anything. Okay. Looking like a Megamind over here. Alright, how do I fix this? I think we need to... Both is the correct answer. That's the best answer. He's the first top. The first ever top. I know that that's, like, between them, but I like to think that that's, like, in the world. No object... Then where the hell is this? Where the hell is this? Where... What do you mean there's no object to transform? Okay, so you're lying to me now. Oh, I see. Okay. Maybe that was on me. Maybe I was the problem. Maybe... I'm willing to accept that I overreacted. Here, let me use the liquefy tool. Maybe my computer can handle that. The first ever in the world, he invented topping. It could be canon. God, I hope it is. Oh, but yeah, also, Cass, news that you missed. I have begun working on a VTuber model. Very early. I only have a mood board. I plan on working on the design soon, asterisks. Soon, whenever I get to it. But it's just going to be based off of my little guy. My little avatar guy. Okay, so now I gotta... But I am excited for it. I have a lot of fun ideas. I don't know how many of them will work once I get to designing, but, you know. And then eyebrow bone area. I don't know if that's correct. It cut out everything after you said, oh yeah, Cass, damn, you are not meant to hear this information. First your data was spotty, where I was like playfully hinting at it. And now this. I am working on something I said I would never work on, aka a VTuber model. Did you hear that? Did you hear it that time? Fingers crossed. And the rest of this stream will just be me repeating that I am working on a VTuber model. That'll be the entire stream. Oh yeah, another stream I was gonna do. I do have a VOD channel, and I do plan on posting things. However, I have been putting off, for literally no fucking reason, making the thumbnails for my Deltarune VODs. So I wanted to do that on stream so I can force myself to do it. Because there's literally no reason that it should have taken me this long. So this stream will be available as a VOD at some point. Anyway, we'll wait for Cass to catch up, see if he heard that. Did Cass hear that? Place your bets now. Okay. Ears, am I right? I'm suffering, it's jumping around so much. You know, I'll message you later, man. Stream does not want you to hear this information. Actually, I can message you right now in Discord. I have that on my phone. So then that way you're not out of the loop. Let's see. Here we go. He's gonna lose his shit, guys. Moans. Auto-corrected to moans. There. I sent that to you. Did you get that? Did you get that? Cass's phone. Just got here. What are you drawing? I am working on a commission. Currently. Okay. And then a nose. I guess that's fine for now. Anyway, Cass, you can say this in chat. That is news that I have shared. That you missed about 3 times because of your phone. And I did go through some old VODs and found all of the clips where I said I would never make a VTuber model. There's about 3 of them. Oh man. Why have I done this to myself? Why have I done this to myself? That's... your phone hates you. That's okay. But yeah, it is fun. I'm excited for it. I have a lot of fun ideas. I don't know how many of them will work, but we'll find out. I probably won't be here for a while, because I mostly want to get a new computer. That's number 1. It's gonna be the best bit of history. Yeah, I'm planning on whenever my reveal trailer comes out, it's just gonna be the 3 clips of me saying I'm never gonna make a VTuber model, and then hard cut to my VTuber model. So I'm gonna design it and draw it myself, and then probably pay someone to rig it. But I am mostly going to work on getting a new computer first, because I already know my computer will not be able to handle a live 2D model. Made any progress aside from the mood board? Not yet. I do plan on... That's character growth right there. It truly is. I'm planning on working on some sketches sometime this week. Right now, my priorities are catching up with commissions and Patreon rewards. And then after that, I will... Jesus, man, I'm struggling, man. Why did I pick this face angle? Alright, we'll do that and then go to Liquify Tool. But the design is generally based off of my little guy. And then there's going to be a lot more fun character embellishments as VTuber models can have. I'm gonna hide that now. Let me see if I can get his body to work. See, I still don't know if I love this angle. That's the thing. I feel like it needs to be more down. Why do I do this to myself? Here, let me try and sketch the body first. Okay, so let's see. His collarbone would be about here, and then neck would be like there. Well, forget about his head for now. No head. He gets no head. And then let's see. Here's the thing, I did do some anatomy, not really anatomy studies, but some proportion studies. Everything I learned is useless for this pose, but I did do them. Being an awkward shit is expected, yeah. It's his fault I'm struggling. Let's see. So shoulder blades would be maybe not as visible as that, but like like a little. Maybe like a little less. Okay, hold on. I can't even use my tool that I use because I know my computer will combust. But I love this pose to give up. I love this pose too much to give up on it. Let's hide that for a second. That will be there. Let me actually put this on its own layer. He exists to cause everyone pain, including you. Well, thank you for asking me to draw him. It's a real buddy right there. Put that there. Make it small. Okay, this will be the general collarbone area. Collarbone, neck, whatever that other part is called, area. And then that's where his titties would be. Very important. And then the rest gets mostly cut off, I believe. His arm, which is presumably going in his pocket. And then other arm. He's like, hey, good buddy. He's a good friend and roommate and nothing more. Is a drawing without titties even truly a drawing? That's what I tell myself every time I pick up a pencil. Okay, I think in order for this arm to work, they need to be closer, as two roommates are. Get you a roommate who you're close friends with and nothing more. I'm missing so much because you're dead. I can't keep up. I am so sorry. RIP to your data. Well, if it helps, my computer's also struggling. And probably, because I don't know anything about computers, but my brother knows a lot about computers. So, he's gonna help me. He already told me a bunch of stuff that I would need, but I already forgot it, and I was like, I'll get back to you when I'm ready to start buying the pieces. So I'll probably, like, I'll get back to him and pick out all of the parts, and then buy them bit by bit. Funnily enough, the gaming streams tend to be more stable because there's less windows open on my computer. Oh, is this another audio file that's just refusing to play? Probably. RIP. That's okay, we can vibe out to Lily Cove. I've also been meaning to add more songs to my stream playlist, but the problem is there's some that I want to add, but I know sometimes certain songs will get, like, copyright issues on VODs on YouTube. PC building is such a pain in the ass, bro. Yeah, but I really need it. Like, I don't have a bad computer. It's just that it's a little outdated at this point. Like, it was a really good computer from when I bought it, but I bought it in, like, 2019. If to your room and it's suddenly so much smoother. Nice. Like, it was a good computer when I got it, but since it's a little outdated, it can't handle all this that much. Like, I need a new PC because, Clip Studio won't lag. Hopefully streams won't lag. My computer, it won't chug when I'm trying to... Like, a big part of the reason that, like, drawings take me so much longer on stream is because, the lag. Clip Studio lags so much whenever I'm, like, streaming. So I'm gonna be working on that, hopefully, soon. But whenever I do gaming streams in the near future, they'll probably be a lot more smooth, because it's mostly just having Streamlabs open, and then that's and then like Twitch open, and that's basically it. I won't have Clip Studio, and then also my music and things like that. All right, we can put that up. We can merge that. And what's this? Is that the head that I didn't like? Yeah, I can't get this angle right for some reason. It's a really tough angle. I did this to myself. Okay, put that up. Merge that. Alright, we're gonna start fresh. This is the third time I've sketched this head in this stream. Okay. Dear Lord. So I think you just... My main issue. Delete your art, exactly. Wise men have once said. I think the main issue I'm having is that I'm really reluctant... This is a huge-ass circle. I'm really reluctant to show more of the top of the head, but you need to see more of the top of the head. So we'll say this is the top of the head. Speaking of Drawfee, though, my sister got me Jacob Horse for Christmas. He's in the chair with me as we speak. I love him dearly. Okay. And then we will... I have to get rid of this. No, get rid of this one, actually. See, I think the angle looks fine in the thumbnail, but also the thumbnail is a scribble, basically. He looks good for plushy hugs. I use him mostly as, like, a back support, lumbar support pillow. He's been in my work chair with me ever since I got him, and he's very comfy. And I really need to study face angles. Maybe that'll be a stream. One of the streams I have planned. I need to find a good like layout of a bunch of different face angles though. From gamer posture to horse posture. Yeah, my mom made a bunch of like crochet stuff for Christmas. And I have like a donut that she made that I tend to keep in my lap so it helps me like sit up more straight. Very, very cute. Yeah, she made a bunch of cute crochet stuff. I forgot to tell you also, Cass, she made me the worm from Deltarune Chapter 1. The one who's always like, such is the way of the worm. She made me him. And I love him. He's just a little guy. Okay, that's not... let me... Because one of the faces images that you sent is kind of in this angle, but like not really. We'll see if I can, yeah, I don't know if it'll help that much. R.I.P. Alright, new plan. Let's see if this'll work. I want to try and like... What if I like carve out a silhouette with color and then go to Spotify because this song also is not playing for some reason. Yeah, I need to figure out what's up with those. Maybe if I... But I wanted to like carve out a shape. Maybe if I can like find the face shape with colors, I can find it with lines. I'm just gonna color blue. Okay. This looks okay. Of course Clip Studio would undo that without me. I've never actually worked like this before, so I don't know if this method works, but you know, it's a first for everything. Oh my god, I think drawing this up here actually just made everything make sense. I mean, I don't want to speak too soon, but I think I just hacked the system. Okay. I'm in. Alright, we'll get rid of that, and then make brush small. Ooh. And that did not make... Oh, I made the wrong brush small. I see what happened. I changed brush tools, made the brush small, and then changed back to my sketching brush, so I did nothing. Okay, and then... I need to stop picking the hardest things to draw and being like, this is what I'm gonna go with. Forgot I left the tool on the erase function when rapid switching. We know for how long I've had like my setup, you'd think I'm like used to the button shortcut. You know what it is? Because I have like a Huion dial pad, which is basic. It came with my tablet, and it's basically just like a thing of plastic with a bunch of buttons on it, and you can program them. since the actual tablet doesn't have any buttons on them. And it's just such muscle memory, but then I, like, think too hard about it. And since it's, like, muscle memory and I don't consciously think about it, the moment I start consciously thinking about it, I immediately forget where everything is. One of them is a brush, like, the airbrush tool. And I forgot where it was because I had to think about where I thought about where it was, and so I forgot where it was, you know? That's not just me, right? I think I also need to make... Yeah, I think I need to make these eyebrows more flat. I'm trying to draw them more curved, but I think because of the nature of this angle, it doesn't really work as a curved thing. Main brain has to focus on the actual art. Exactly. The moment I start thinking about anything... Like, I'm already stupid. I can only do one thing at a time. If I try to do other things, I, like, short circuit. Oh my god. This is the best one. Always delete your art. It's always the right choice. Since he's, like, leaning on the shoulder, I think it should be... This side should be more up. Maybe? I don't know. I'm just saying shit to say shit. I think I can go back to this layer, actually, and... draw eyeball. Gonna dip for a minute because Wi-Fi or data connection wants to cooperate. We'll try to be back soon. Hell yeah. I will still be here, probably. Okay, I think I need... What is this? Oh, the old head. We can delete that. I do think I need to squish this a bit. Just a bit. Generally, I like that. So no head, yeah. No head. I mean, I said earlier, he gets no head. Let me get rid of this. So I can figure out where the goddamn eyes go. I also need to figure out where his ears go. I think this needs to go more this way, so then his ears would be more here. Okay. Everyone be sure to commission me, so then that way I can pick the most frustrating head angles and then torture myself. Alright, this actually worked out. This, like, thing, blocking at the silhouette, that actually worked really well. Let me see if I can do something similar with the eyes, because I'm really struggling to find the eyes right now. So if this is, like, a realistic face. So there's that. There's just... And then... Let's see. We got... This is generally the eye area. When you see an eye from above, is it more flat up here and then curvy down here? I think so, right? I think that's right. Let me get rid of all this because I hate the way that that looks, but it did help. It just looks not right. Okay, I'm also really struggling with the eye socket thing. Is that what they look like from this angle? Because it looks weird with this. Like this thing right here. Let me just start with this one, actually. Maybe that'll help. Or I can put that back, that's fine. That shit out of here. Oh, I mean, that's one way to get rid of it. Why, Mr. Momo? Why, Mr. Momo? Yeah? Can you guys hear him? The little baby. What, little man? Okay, come here. Come here. Come say hello. Come here. Come here. Can you say hello? Say hello. You say hi? Meet your mama. Okay, you could go. You want to leave the room? Here you go. Go on. That was my first time chat saying Momo. Perfect. Yeah, that was Mr. Momo. The littlest man. He's a baby. And Cass wasn't even here to hear it. Can I create a clip of that so I can send it to him? I've never created a clip before. How do I do that? That's okay, I'll just leave that. I'll just leave that, I'll figure that out later. Good cat noises, 10 out of 10, good. Yo, this is some real EP time music. Alright, you know what? We'll just ignore his everything for now. I think I can do that. Let's get rid of the, or we can do a big black blob. There, that can go together. Yeah, I think that's big, but finally, the angle I think looks good. Let's just shrink that down, Mr. Bobblehead over here. Maybe a little bit bigger. Is that it? I think that's it. I can always shrink it down again later. If it's big still. Get rid of those. I don't know, I'm looking at it. I feel like that's too small now. This is the art struggle, though. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Start roughing in everything else, because my god, this does not look like an hour of work, but you know what? That's life sometimes. Okay, and then I will exit out of you. Or not. That's also fine. Yeah, I might also pop out for a second to make myself some lunch. Because I'm getting hungry. Well, yeah, you can see the face claim for the other guy, too. Boom! But I do have it, so it only records this one window of Clip Studio Paint. So if you were looking forward... I don't know if this is a famous guy. I don't know him. I've never seen this man. Okay. So I'll probably blot out the rest of the rough sketch, and then I'll go make myself some lunch. That shouldn't take me too long, but... Okay. Oh, and now Momo's screaming to get back in the room. Mo, why are you like this? Well, you're gonna have to wait, man. I don't know what to tell you. You're the one who left. I don't know if you can hear him screaming outside my door. That's his favorite pastime. Get some liquefy tool. It is the cat way. It is, really. I don't know if it's like... It is such a cat thing to just hate closed doors, isn't it? Okay. I don't know if I love these eyes. Isn't that just being an artist? You draw literally anything and you're like, I don't know if I like that. Here, well... Oh, you're not gonna... Okay, that's fine. I'll manually get rid of that one too, I guess. Okay, I feel like I'm overthinking. I just need to draw. Let me just draw. Can I do that? Is that okay with you? Is that alright with y'all if I just draw? Let me draw this and then I'll work on the placement after. Actually, I think that placement's fine. In my head, I kind of imagined him being more front-facing, but also I don't... Gonna be honest, don't really want to change it. I could get Snack first, then come back with new eyes. I want to finish the rough sketch first, and then I'll... Because I already know once I make the rough sketch, I'm gonna step away from it, and then be like, actually, all these things need to be changed. So I'll come back with new eyes after I finish rough sketch. I think... Since his mouth is open, his chin's probably gonna have to get scooted down. Let me draw the mouth first. Let me actually squish the nose up a bit. Not a whole lot, just a bit. Hello, Clip Studio. Can I get my brush back, please? No, you're not gonna? That's really rude of you. Yeah, I'll do the mouth shape and then I'll adjust the face shape. Yeah, not like super open, but a little. Okay, and now, wrong tool. select chin draw area. And then deselect this. And I'll probably use Liquify tool to smush it around a bit. Squishy. Squish, squish. I think these need to be a little thinner. I made his face very square, which is not unlike the reference, but not exactly like the reference. I'll define the lips more later. Eyebrow time. Alright. Let's see, where's the hairline? Let me make this window a little bit of a different size. The window that you guys can't see, let me make that a bit of a different size. There we go. And now, just the general shape from this. Yeah, that's not really helping. Hair's very flowy. Very not very wavy, but a little bit of wave. Some sideburns so I don't gore. I mean, not make his hairline touch his eyebrow. I don't think that's how hairlines work. Get rid of some of these. And then... yeah, let's flip this, like, that'll, I think, help me with this side a little bit. Make his hair interact with this arm. That looks fine. I'm gonna keep it this way. This is my stronger face angle to draw from. Alright. Looking good. Man, I wish I didn't already stream Deltarune, so then I can stream Deltarune again. Your Blorbo, welcome back. You did miss Mo meow and purr into the mic. I begun clipping it, but then I was like, I don't know how to clip this, I'll do it later, so I just left that window open. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Now how's the head size? Don't worry, I'll figure out how to clip later, and then I'll send it to you. think head might be a bit big, but everything about it looks good, so I just gotta shrink. That is a habit I have with literally every drawing I make. I make the drawing, and then every single time the head is too big, and I have to make it small. Isn't it, like, terribly big? It's just a tad big. We'll do that, and then I also don't like how his shoulder's peeking out from here. I think it looks a little awkward. It's perfect, I'm gonna scream. Thank you, I'm glad you like it. Alright, I was given free liberties with the outfits, so I'll probably skip over to the other face and then work on clothes after that. Hi, Andy. Okay. Maybe I'll finally get his eyes in here, who knows. I think I might actually start with the hair. No eyes for you, sorry. It's because he only has eyes for him. Am I right? Am I right, ladies and gentlemen and non-binary folk? Okay. So his hairline would be... Actually, I need to get rid of this. Let me... And then we'll put an X here for the top of the head. That's gay. No, they're just roommates. They're just roommates, guys. Oh, I just realized chat is popping out of here. Hold on. Yoink. There we go. All the better. Alright, alright. Why do I keep switching brushes? That I can't even blame my computer for that. That's fully a me thing. I'm like, here's an idea. Let me use the brush that I never use for sketching. Definitely won't throw you off. Get rid of that. Liquefy his hairline. Push this part up and then this part down. Come on, computer, you can do it. I believe in you. You flipped the canvas so many times before. Okay. Okay. And drawing this, I realized I never draw haircuts like this. I'm always like, everyone's gonna have long, luxurious locks. Okay, and then... mostly pushed back, but with some strands. I think I'm gonna have to do my new trick. And then, gotta have some slutty little strands. Yeah, I think that's a good shape. And make this brush much smaller once again. I can get rid of this now. I know where his head is. It's right there. I see it. And this is why I need a new computer. Clip Studio cannot handle streaming from this computer. Um... So, here, I'll allow this chat. There we go. I don't know if that was you, Kath, but thank you. Slutty little strands added to Arsenal got auto-modded for misogyny. And I find that very funny. Can't believe you would say that in chat. I would never say something like slutty little strands on twitch.tv. I would never say something like that. Clip Studio, you can do it. I believe in you. Man, she is struggling, isn't she? I wouldn't pray for my computer. Alright, let's hide that. I'll go to the corner now. Good. I would never say anything so inappropriate. And I've definitely never said worse on stream. I think that'll be fine. Maybe a little bit shorter of a strand. Do you kind of want it... Do I want it in front of the eyes? Here, I think what I'll do... Not like really in front of the eyes, but kind of like... They would be in front of the eyes if it were for the angle, and instead they're just kind of like falling down because gravity. Isn't gravity cool? Okay. For a rough sketch, that's fine. Looking at this, I do think this eyebrow needs to be more like that. And now the eyes that I was struggling with. I'm gonna try starting with the bottom of the eye. Nope. Don't like it. Man. Do I need to take a picture of myself in this angle? Is that what I need to do? Hold on. Hold on. Let's... Hold on. Open my camera. Wait. Hold on. This is a really hard angle to take of yourself. Okay. That's a really hard... If you ever need to take a picture of that, have some... This is a really funny picture of myself. There we go. In hindsight, I definitely should have done this sooner, but, you know, I don't always make the smartest of decisions. Let's lower this eyebrow. Be kind of DreamWorks in it. Oh, and looking at this picture, I do also need to adjust the hairline a bit. Just a bit. It's pretty good. Okay, let me add the eyes on their new layer. On their new layer, on their own layer. Okay, so this eye, you wouldn't really see much of. The eyelid. And then this one, you'll see a little bit of it. And now that I have that, let's make it look better. Let me get rid of these lines. They're kind of distracting me right now. They definitely need to be bigger. Do that, and then the other eye needs to be scooched over closer to the nose. Push it down a bit. And I think this face shape needs to be changed ever so slightly. I made it like super exaggerated. Yeah, I think that's better. Something about it still seems a little off, but I don't know if that's just me. Maybe if I move the eyes a little bit higher up on the face. BRB, have fun, Cass. No, I forgot I put the eyes on their own layer. Definitely think that helps. And I think another thing... See, I know the head looks... I know I need to see more... My instinct is to shorten this up, but I'm like... Because of the angle, you would see more of the top of the head. He also need... His head is big, though. I do need to shrink that down. How big is his head compared to his head? Okay, maybe a tiny bit smaller, just a tad. Just a tad. Cool. Yippee. The most mundane yippee you'll ever hear. Alright, let me actually give him face details. I think I want him to have more of an expression. I feel like these eyebrows are pretty neutral. Let's cock this eyebrow a little. And then I will have to... No, not that. We'll... Oh, nope. Nope. Let's reselect that, actually. Turns out deselecting it was a big mistake. I'll just redraw this front part. That looks better. Then I did close out this image. And I need it again. There we are. Little mouth. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. I don't really like that mouth, but I guess I can use it as like a placeholder mouth. Oh yeah, and then he has scars. Well, then I can just pull that picture up in Discord since I sent that to him. Let's go. I probably will just make lines for the scars and then make them better later. It was okay. Cool. He got scars. He got into a fight. He called someone a slur. And then... that'll be fine for now. Alright. Let's draw this gay little necklace tug and then... plan out some clothes and then eat some lunch. Yippee! Okay, this definitely needs to be more that way. And then this hand's probably gonna have to get shrunk. The energy with the placeholder mouth and eyebrows is wild. Yeah. He's up to something, isn't he? I mean, it is kind of the character description that I was given, is that he's just up to something. Nudge that up there. Okay. Or we can... I always do that. I use the lasso fill tool with, like, the transparent brush thing to, like, quickly erase things, but I always... I'll forget to, like, swap it over to that. And then I just make a big block of color in the middle of my canvas. Alright, I'll work on that hand better later. Okay. And then... outfits. He has an open shirt like a whore. Open shirt. I will be drawing tattoos on him. Actually, that looks fine, but this part needs to go. Because... alright, and then... we can put a pocket on his shirt. And then I'll probably make them bigger on the canvas to... oh yeah, he had piercings! Hold on. I gotta... hold on. Let me just do a lot of scrolling. Off stream, okay. Here's a... Yeah, okay, let's start with... right eyebrow. And then... both ears. Luckily, there's only one being shown. I'm just gonna draw... I'm just gonna draw earrings, man. Make them edgy. Fuck it. And then... right nostril. That'll be the piercing for now. This is a piercing, guys. Keep that in mind. Alright. And then... I mean, honestly, that's mostly his. It was pretty similar. Similar? Simple. Those are different words, Oliver. And once again, I hear Mr. Momo crying at the door. Let's... Oh yeah, speaking of the things that I constantly draw that make my life more difficult. Ruffle time! Who wants to draw some ruffles? You'll want to draw ruffles so bad. But it's not my fault this time. Okay, and then... let's make the shirt collar high. Kitty, you hear do you hear Mr. Momo in the background? This will be a cravat with some gold bullshit. Ruffles are the best. I know, I add them to most drawings and then want to kill myself because I'm like, why would I do this to myself? Why did I do this? I know this guy's gay because he has a cravat. That's just how it goes. Not all gay people wear cravats, but all cravat wearers are gay. Momo, I'm gonna be up in a minute to make myself some lunch. You can wait a minute. I believe in you. You do it all the time. I did make a ruffle brush, though. Hold on. Because I feel like a lot of the... not Cats missing all the Momo moments. So true. Because I feel like a lot of the ruffles on the Clip Studio asset store didn't really suit my style, so I just made one myself. And that's what it looks like. I wanted some rings, why not? Fuck it. Alright, and now let's adjust them to canvas size. And then I'm gonna go make a hot dog. There we are. I'm just gonna put it in the air fryer and then I'll be back in a second. So I'm just gonna mute. I'll be back in like 2 seconds. Chat. I left the room. And Mo ran away. And didn't even come back in the room. Why is he the way that he is? But I brought some deviled eggs while I wait for my hot dog. And I can get my layer situation sorted out. I think I also want to change the size of this canvas slightly. I feel like it needs to be a bit... Here, let me... I didn't think to add more interesting music before I left, I'm sorry. But I think I want this canvas to be slightly taller. Let's see. Let's make the height 11. And then I think the width is fine. I think it just needs to be taller. They look a bit cramped. And then... And now Mo's screaming at the door again. Mo, what the hell? Mo. I'll try to make gross mouth sounds. And then we'll call this layer sketch. It's super creative, I know. What are your thoughts on deviled eggs, chat? You like them? You hate them? I am personally pro deviled eggs. If I wasn't, it would be a bold choice to be eating them right now. Nope, now it's the wrong layer. I meant to make this one blue. Okay. There they are. I still haven't figured out what I want to do with that mouth, but you know what? It's fine. It's okay. I did lose a couple of viewers, and I like to think it's because I asked about deviled eggs. And they were like, I just cannot. I can't handle that. I gotta get out of here. Let's see. Is there anything I would like to adjust before? No, it was not wise to double eggs during the holidays until I met my partner. No, I must have them every holiday. Nice. Also, at least you label your layers, yeah. I have to. I use so many layers that I just get so confused. Is there anything? I think I want to move this arm down. Why don't I use my stylus instead of the mouse? That's a great idea. Wait, where'd it go? Uh-oh. Did my stylus also not like the deviled eggs conversation? Hello? Hello? Oh, it's on the floor! Yeah. Ugh. Okay. We're so back. Let's scooch it down. I'm also probably gonna redraw that hand at some point. It's just so hard to, like, commit to redrawing stuff nicely on stream when your computer lags this much. Not gonna lie, I did have the thought of, like, what if, since I'm experiencing a lot of lag, what if I just stopped drawing and played Peak instead? And I'm like, I got things to do. But also, this is no way to live. I guess I could leave this like this while I eat my hot dog, which I'll probably go check in a minute. I feel like not having deviled eggs during the holidays, this is a little sacrilege. See, I don't really eat them during holidays. I mostly have them, like, in the summer. Which is why it's weird that my mom made them. But you know what? They're good, so I won't question it. Like, I have less of when I associate them less with holidays, more with summer cookouts. Alright, I am gonna pop out for a second again to check on my hot dog. Be back in 2 seconds, maybe. I love when I tell Chad I'll be back in a second and then the ketchup explodes everywhere, so I have to clean it up. That wasn't gone that long, right? My partner's family thinks it's offensive to not have deviled eggs on holiday. It's just up next to Hawaiian rolls. Hawaiian rolls are awesome, though. Hey, Momo. You don't claw the carpet, Mr. Man. Anyway, Hawaiian rolls are great. But I have a hot dog. Hot dog, hot dog. Hot diggity dog. A wise man once said that. But at least Mo came in the room this time. He's just running away when I go to let him in. Is there anything else I would like to change about this? Yo, do you guys think I'm capable of working on this while eating a hot dog? Let's see. Art challenge. New art challenge just dropped. Hot dog one hand. Art in the other. Let's see. It's already a struggle pulling my tablet closer to me with one hand. What brush size? I do like my thin lines. Don't call it that. Call what? I already forgot what I said. I'm just gonna assume that I said something really smart and cool. God, I'm trying so hard to not... I miss Mo again? Yeah, you did. But I have a hot dog now, so there's that. I'm drawing this while eating a hot dog. One-handed hot dog challenge. Guys, be honest. Am I making gross mouth sounds? I don't want to end up in the corner again. You know what? That's fair. Your message did get auto-modded for repeating something I said. That's a good call. Hot dog good, though? Hot dog is good. I do believe he mixed the deviled eggs. But I had some of those as well. Eh. Man, drawing with a hot dog is hard. Who would have thought? That sounds not too bad. Okay, good. I'm always like, I cover my mouth and then I lean way far from the mic, but sometimes I forget. Also, Cass, let me ask you live in front of 14 other people. Would you be down to do a Peak stream sometime? I want to play Peak on stream. I played Peak for the first time in like a month yesterday. And now I'm back on my bullshit. It's very fun. Very fun game. Yes, okay, cool. When? Now? We can play now. I can stop playing, I can stop drawing, we can play right now. Okay, we're good. I did, okay, I was like, I am not about to attempt to talk with all that hot dog in my mouth. Absolutely not. And what if I didn't have the cursor work? Damn. Homophobic for real. R.I.P. for Oliver. Yeah, I'm not making... I don't make good choices sometimes, but you know what? That's life. Yeah, but we can try doing a Peak stream next Wednesday, if you're free next Wednesday. But if not, no worries. I just think it's neat. I just think it's a neat game. Schedule something soon though? Hell yeah. Yeah, I played it yesterday for the first time in a while. It's a Peak game, it's so true. And I think they changed like some of the graphics because it looks different. Obviously there's like the snow thing going on right now, where everything's all snowy. But I feel like even like the mountain textures and everything looked a little different. Lagging so much behind, RIP. Yes, to Nens Day. My favorite day of the week, Nens Day. Next week, we'll play on Nens Day. Y'all can look forward to that. I love Peak. I can see if 6 is available. I don't know if he will be, but we can try to get a 3-person game in. My sister's in the middle of, like, making a gaming PC. And I told, because I played with Cass and I played with my friend Six, who some of you may or may not remember from my drawing Pokemon from memory stream. And I told my sister, and Wednesday sounds good, sick. I told my sister, because once she gets a PC, we're gonna play together. And I was like, I'm excited to play with you because you're a gamer and I won't have to babysit you the whole time. Not to call you out, Cass, but it really was just me looking at the mountain being like, alright, we'll go here. Just try to do what I do. Just right after Newsday. So true. Actually, never played it. Just wanted to make the joke. It's a great game. I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I do as, like, a solo game. Is that an at me? Yeah, it is. It really was, yeah. I mean, to be fair, playing with you and Six were both like that, but you were... It was a much more calming experience with you. Because when I played with you, Cass, it was like, okay, let's look at the mountain. Here's what I think we should do. Should we do that? And you're like, yeah. And then I'm like, okay, follow me. Do what I do. And then Six would be like, what? You don't think I can do this? You don't think that that's something that I can do? Like, I'm such a good... You don't think I can do this? And then he would proceed to fall off of every single 2-foot drop in the game. And then I gave him a checkpoint flag and he kicked it off the mountain. So... And we did both die from zombies, because that was the day the Roots update dropped that I played with him for the first time. But I just told my sister, like, I can't wait to play with you, because you'll be able to, like, hold your own. There will probably, since she's never played before, there will be, like, one round. Cry, you held my hand so gently, yeah. They'll probably, when I play with my sister, there will probably be, like, one round where I have to, like, teach her the game, and then after that she'll probably be good. But I love Peak. I remember when I first started playing, I just looked at the cosmetics to see, like, what I wanted to get. And I really liked the horns, like the goat horns. And I was like, ooh, I want those. How do I get them? You have to clear the hardest level mountain. And it was just me. And I'm like, well, alright. So I just grinded that out for so long. So it just... solely based on the fact that I just wanted the horns, I ended up getting really good at Peak. It's a fun game, though. I really like it. It's one of 4 games I have on Steam. Oh yeah, another game I wanted to play on stream. I wanted to play Final Fantasy 13. Because I love that game. You did what you had to do. I did. Anything for the aesthetics. And I remember I was just randomly, True gamer technique, check aesthetics first. Yeah. Gotta. But I really love Final Fantasy 13, so I wanted to play. I haven't played it in so long, though, and I was like, oh, they have it on... Mo, is now the time to play with... Oh, you're Abby, playing with the loudest toy imaginable. Cool. But I haven't played it in so long, and I was like, wait, they have it on Steam, right? And so then I looked it up, and then for some reason, the day I was thinking about it, it also just so happened to be on sale for like $5. I think I might have made a Steam account specifically for that. So you can expect a Final Fantasy 13 stream at some point. And then maybe 13 too. I never actually beaten that one. I remember not liking it as much. Even though everybody loves it in comparison to like the first one. The 13 saga is not the most beloved, but I think like people are coming around on it now, I think. I just adore those silly games. My thing is that if you can make me love characters, you can have an ass story. Like, I don't think the story is ass. It's definitely flawed. And I think people just really clung on to the flaws. But I'm just like, I love these silly little guys so much that I don't even care. And it made me so happy. I don't know if y'all know the Sienna trend. It was going around on YouTube Shorts mostly, but also on TikTok a little bit. Oh, Abby wants to leave the room. Oh no. Everything's falling. Dear Lord. But anyways, I made a short of that. And there was lightning from Final Fantasy 13. I was like, man, I gotta draw a Final Fantasy character for this. I mean, I don't gotta, but like I gotta, you know? And so I was doing that, and like, you know Final Fantasy characters. Complicated as hell. And so I was like busting my ass trying to draw her. And I'm like, all this for a character most people don't really like. But you know what? Let's do it. And then I posted that, and someone left a comment saying that Final Fantasy 13 is their favorite game of all time, and they really liked my lightning. And I'm like, yes, everything I do is worth it. Hi, Mr. Momo. Yeah? What else? Yeah? Do you want to come say hello? Want to say hello? Mr. Momo? I don't know if y'all heard him. Mr. Crybaby. Oh my goodness, I'll take it y'all heard him. Oh, and now he wants to leave. Can I sit down and work? For 2 goddamn minutes. Is that okay with yous? He's so rude, he is. What, little man? What? The world does not revolve around you, believe it or not. Alright, let's adjust this eyebrow. Yeah, Cassie, I think you missed it. I made this mouth is a placeholder. Well, or we can put a line there. This mouth is a placeholder mouth, and it's a little silly looking. Makes me chuckle. Where did... Oh, I closed out everything. Because my computer. That's fine. Boop, 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 boop. Mo, you're gonna be okay, I promise. He's so fiendish, he is. He just looks like he's up to something. And I feel like if there's a gist of his character, I feel like that's the vibe I got. It's just that he's up to something. We don't know what. And God forbid we find out. Accurate as fuck. I'm glad to hear it. Nose. Let get a bit more like that. He's always on some bullshit we love him for. Those are the best characters, honestly. Let's see, what time is it? Just 4:08. I'll probably go for another hour. I usually feed my animals dinner at 5. And it's like a whole event, as you can probably tell from how dramatic as fuck they all are. I didn't get nearly as far as I wanted to, but you know what? That's what happens when your computer doesn't like streaming. But I believe the next stream I have... I don't know if I have a commission stream planned next or a gaming stream planned next. I have to check my planner. So I'm either going to be working on this drawing, probably, or I'll be playing Pokemon Legends ZA. I need to find one of the Charcadet armors. That's the word. I need to find one of the Charcadet armors, and then I want to do some ranked battles to get the Mega Stones. I'm not a battler, so I've been dreading it. Like, as big of a Pokemon fan as I am, I'm incredibly casual with battling. I mostly like running around collecting the silly little guys and talking to the characters and playing the story. And so the fact that I have to battle, I'm like, man. Then who's there? Who's in the ranked right now? I know you can get Baxcalibur. Are the Kalos starters still there, or is it Hoenn starters? I don't know. I'm really unclear as to how it all works, honestly. But, you know, ain't that life. So I wanted to do that, and then maybe I'll do some shiny hunting. We'll see. I mentioned it way at the beginning of stream. My plan was to originally try and find Rotom on stream, because I had that idea for a while because I was struggling so fucking much trying to find a special scan distortion with Rotom in it. And so I put it in my planner. I'm like, fine, I'll do it. Since I'm going to be streaming, I'll find Rotom on stream. I found him last night. I found him last night. I'm just like, of course, the moment I put it on paper. He's like, oh, no kidding. You don't have to shame me in front of everyone. I'll show up. So, but that's fun. There's still things I need to do in that game, so I can just do that. I did all of the side quests. I believe now the only Pokemon I'm missing from the Pokedex is Armorogue. Or Armoroge? I think it's Armorogue. Because I need to find the armor. I need to do the ranked battles for the Mega things. And then there's some Pokemon I wanted to shiny hunt. And then another thing I thought would be fun is grind out for some more money. So then that way I can buy clothes matching the Pokemon in my team. So I can have like... Because I have like a Fraligator, so I can make like a Fraligator outfit. And I have a Dragonite, so I can make a Dragonite outfit. I think that'd be fun. It doesn't accomplish anything in game. I just think it'd be neat, you know? And then I can't imagine I'll be doing many. I fully thought about streaming my entire ZA playthrough. But I ultimately decided against it just because I did play it a lot later than everyone else, and I was really good at avoiding spoilers, and I'm just like, I'm playing this game a month after it came out. I already know if I go and if I stream it, people are going to be spoiling it for me. So I just decided against it, but the next Pokemon game that comes out, whatever that may be, I'll probably stream that. But I think for gaming streams, the upcoming ones will be the one Legends ZA stream, Peak, and then probably Final Fantasy 13. I'm a little bit worried about how it runs. Because, like, on one hand, it is a PlayStation 3 game from 2009. But on the other hand, the graphics really hold up. like, for graphically, that game was really advanced for its time. Here, I'm gonna show, I think I can pull up, Final Fantasy, because they don't really do it much anymore, but older games would have, like, the cutscene graphics and then the in-game graphics. Let's see. Let me see. Let's see. Can I... No, not... Don't open YouTube. Don't do that. I also can't do that. Well... hold on, let me... I can do it. It is covering chat at the moment. But you know what? It'd be like that. So can I copy image and then paste image? Yeah, here's some in-game graphics. Like this, just the fact that this is like a PS3 game from 2009. Like this looks amazing. So I'm a little worried about that, but also it is since it is a PS3 game from 2009, it is forced to run in 1080. So I don't have to worry about like accidentally streaming it in 4K or something. You would not know that it's 2009 though? Yeah, it's so good. Let me see if I can open, if I can find like some graphics from the opening cutscene. FF13 opening a cutscene. Let's see. Not Lightning Returns. Not YouTube. Still not Lightning Returns. Let's see. Yeah, this is like some like cutscene graphics. It's a very beautiful game. And I'm like, damn, that was 2009? It looks so good. I think it should generally be fine because, I mean, whenever I do stream games, it's basically just like my computer and then Streamlabs, but I never streamed a Steam game before, which I've streamed in, like, Switch games, and that was fine. I feel like streaming Peak will be okay because it's not, like, the most, like, demanding of games. But, you know, just fingers crossed it goes well. But I've been thinking a lot about Final Fantasy 13, my silly game that I like. I'm like trying to drink I forgot my coffee was here. Instead, I have basically a full cup of coffee. Worst outcome of the Peak stream, would that be your game crashes and leaves me to defend for myself? Yeah. And the chat wouldn't even be able to see that. I'm excited. I don't know when the winter update is, like, leaving. Because I don't know if you've seen it at all right now, but there's, like, snow everywhere and you can, like, throw snowballs at each other. I don't know if that'll still be up by the time we stream. I don't know when it's going away, so it might be gone next week. Who knows? I have not. Yeah, they also decorated, like, the airport lobby and stuff to be all Christmassy. Christmas. But considering it's January, I don't know how long it's gonna be there. I know the Halloween one was there for a bit after Halloween. I did miss the Baby No Money concert. I've seen clips online, but I have not experienced it for myself. I was too busy to tune into Peak. What, Momo? Mr. Mo? One little man. He jumped on the back of my chair and was aggressively rubbing his head against me. Let's get rid of that. The Halloween one was fun, though. There was a giant skeleton that you could climb. Funnily enough, I experienced that. Damn it. Yeah, I've seen clips of it. I have not played it for myself, though, because that was when, I think that was when I was really rushing to catch up with Christmas gifts. So I just did not have the time to log on and play. Okay, I mean, I don't know if this is like a controversial Peak take. I think that the Tropics are better than Roots. I didn't realize they did it, and then I entered a single game with my partner, and it was just there. Yeah. I bet that's how it was for a lot of people. Because, like, since I interact with, like, Peak content regularly online, I saw that they, like, did the update, but the average person probably just, like, logs in and plays with their friend every now and again, and so they just went in and were like, wait a minute, what is this? But yeah, I think Tropics are better than Roots. I feel like Roots is more of, like, a third biome difficulty. I feel like, I don't know, there's just so much I don't dislike it, but I just feel like with Roots, there's so much happening. And I'm really glad that they nerfed the zombies, because I'm gonna be honest, they made it very not enjoyable with I don't know how many of y'all have played Roots Day 1 zombies, but they were brutal. To the point where I was not, like, entertained by them. But yeah, I feel like Tropics is overhated. I enjoy it. I can understand why people don't like it, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's fine. I think it's neat. Oh god, no god. Day 1 Roots was real brutal. And they supposedly did playtest it. And I'm like, well... y'all, I guess they're probably easier to combat when you know how the programming of them works versus playing against them day 1 without knowing anything. Clearly not enough, exactly. Oh, whoops. Mr. Momo, what are you doing? Why'd you knock Zola's shirt over? Mr. Momo. Oh, I forgot his sideburns. Mr. Momo. Why are you making biscuits on Zola's shirt? It's not for you. It's not for you, mister. You don't like clothes. We tried putting them on you and you did the thing where you act like you can't walk. It is funny, though, because he hates clothes. And my other cat, Abby, does not give a shit. She does not care in the slightest. Ooh. I've been meaning to update my stream playlists for so long. I have like a lot of Pokemon side games I've been meaning to listen to the OST of and then like update it, and then like other game soundtracks. I really want to add Final Fantasy 13 music to my playlists, but the problem is that I don't know if they cause copyright issues in the VODs. Like Nintendo music, you know, there's a lot to criticize Nintendo about. But they have never. It's really easy to use their music for streams and in VODs. Like there are a lot of other. I'm pretty sure Kingdom Hearts games cause like a lot of copyright issues, which sucks because it has fun music. And then, funnily enough, Megalovania. Not the rest of Undertale music, just Megalovania. It's only that one. And like Toby Fox has said, like, just dispute the claims, but it's like annoying to deal with. So I just didn't put it in there. It's a banger, but I'm just like, I just do not feel like dealing with this. Like when I had my gaming channel, RIP, I want to go back to it someday, but we'll see if that ever happens. I posted my genocide playthrough and it got copyright claimed because of Megalovania. Because I was fighting Sans. I'm like, okay. Just playing the game, I don't know what to tell you. That's insane, yeah. I don't know what it is about that specifically. But just that song causes issues. And I'm like, I'll just not deal with... I don't want to deal with that. I'll draw the rest of his hair later. Work on his gay cravat. I don't know if I told you... I don't know if you were here in chat when I said it. But I said that, like, not all gay people wear cravats, but everyone who wears a cravat is gay. Exhibit A, Miles Edgeworth. Exhibit B, Franziska von Karma. And it's funny with Manfred von Karma, because people are like, there's a big debate in the fandom about whether or not he's gay or homophobic, and I'm like, guys, let's not be cowards, he's both. Real and true as fuck, exactly. And there's gonna be some gold clasp thing here. Come on, just erase that corner. You can do it. There's gonna be like gold gem jewel thing. Just like a it's gonna look better than that. There's like little circles and everything, you know, little gemstones or whatever, little jewels, little things. They're gonna be them. It's really nice having my commission client in chat, so then that way I can just explain these things to them verbally. And I get instant feedback. Acid Tunnel of Love. There's this one Deltarune animation of like the gang it's just set to this song and they're just being silly and I love it. Implied wealth in class. Yeah, just implied. What did you say? I blanked for a second. Well, here's the funny part. I done forgot. So we'll never know. The unfortunate reality of having ADHD, the moment I say something, it leaves my brain forever because I'm already thinking about some other shit. Fuck yeah. Only people in VOD chat will know, yeah. Which I think another stream I have, I don't know if it was this week or next week, a stream I had planned was to make the fucking thumbnails to my Deltarune VODs, because I'm like, I don't want to post the VODs out of order. Because that would just bother me personally. I have to go, so if you remember, let me know. Hell yeah. I just, for some reason, have been putting that off, and, like, there's no reason for me to put it off, but I just have been. And so, one stream, I'll just be making thumbnails for my Deltarune VOD so I can finally do the damn thing. Sometimes a thought will come back at the most inconvenient time. It's so true. Thank you for the stream. It was fun. Hell yeah. I'll see you. I'll probably talk to you later. Probably later today. Don't know if I'm loving the folds in this cravat. But you know what? It'd be like that. It's fine. I'm not streaming for too much longer, so... If I need to, I can figure it out off stream. Let's just do 2 layers, actually. I think 3 is gonna annoy the hell out of me. Let me make this more like that. And then we'll get rid of this and... There we go. I think that's a little better. And then... There we are. Or not. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Okay, we'll bounce back over here. Then I'm gonna work on this after stream and be like, wow, my computer's running so much more smoothly. What could be the difference? Okay, soon. There we go. I think that's a good... I think I want to add some kind of, like, trim to the bottom of it. I love... If you ever commission me in the future, you, lovely viewer watching this, and you're okay with me taking liberties with character design, let me know. Because I love designing outfits. If not, totally fine. I just assume most people want me to draw how they are. But I love designing outfits. And a little bit of frills at the end of this frill. You got some frills on your frills? me adding the most unnecessary details to a character design to make them annoying to draw, but my god, does it look good. Cool. How's the angle of that? Everything good? I think this is a little lopsided up here. Okay. Maybe I'll add some more up here to make it a little more consistent. There we are. That looks nice. What, little man? Why is Mr. Momo crying? Some buttons. I think the playlist looped. We did it. We got through everything. The next time I do an art stream, I wonder if I should, because I have like different playlists that have like different vibes, and like, because this one's like my chill vibe song my song playlist. But then I also have one that's like a bright and happy one, and then I have one that's like more intense, and I have one that's like hype. I eventually want to make just like a general one. Like once I get more, add more songs to it. Have just like a general playlist, but while I have these ones, I think it would be fun if, while I'm like waiting for stream to start, if you guys like voted on it. And my goodness, Mo, what are you doing? Little freak, little weirdo. Come on. Okay. I think I want to add more seams over there. And then... God, do I want to be brave and draw that hand? I do not. I do not want to be brave. I am but a coward. Okay, ruffles. I like how I showed you my ruffle brush and I'm not using it. But to be fair, I want these ones to be a lot more loose. I promise I'm not just being purposefully irritating. I do really love drawing ruffles, though. Ruffles and then, like, lace. And I don't know if I can show it to you. I don't know if Twitch will allow that, but it's a Patreon reward. Because the rewards I mentioned earlier, where there's, like, the printables and then the wallpapers. Depending on the character, you can vote if you want it to be a little spicy. And the amount of lace detail, I'm like... Even with a brush, that like a specific lace brush that I'm using, this is still taking a really long time, but I'm not going to change it because I'm stubborn. I wonder if my next commission, if I should just do line art, I wonder if that would be easier or harder to do. Because another reason that, like, sometimes drawing on stream will take me a little bit longer is because I'm also, like, talking to chat. And even if I'm not, like, even if y'all aren't, like, saying anything, I'm still trying to, like, be interesting, so I'm not just, like, sitting here in silence and you guys are just staring at me. And so, like, it's harder for my brain to process things. Yes, Mo. He agrees. And I wonder if, like, with line art, since I'm basically just tracing the thing that I already drew, I wonder if it would be easier or harder for me. But I guess we'll find out. And there will be many streams, hopefully, assuming something doesn't happen. I do always like how as soon as Cass leaves the chat, it's not even just this stream, every stream without fail, every time Cass leaves the chat, everyone gets really shy. Like, they don't want to be the only one chatting. I get it. But also, I promise I don't bite. Probably. He really just he really does just to bring out the conversations. I feel like I've drawn a sleeve like this recently. Oh, I did. It was on the picture I showed you earlier that I don't know if I can show without my computer exploding. It was really rough when I tried to show you earlier. Rotatey. Got about 20-ish minutes left before I'll have to head out. Where did this line come from? The downside of not have... See, this is another reason I want a VTuber model. Oh, first time chat. Just came here to quickly say enjoy your art style. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Even if you won't stay here long, I appreciate you popping in. But I was gonna say, another reason I wanted a VTuber model is that you guys can't tell right now, but I am bopping my head back and forth to the music, and that's just some content you guys are missing out on. Don't worry. Step 1, get better computer. Step 2, be a design VTuber. Step 3, profit. Get rid of that. I did also want to try and figure out how to add a soundboard to my stream. But also, I don't know if I'd be able to handle that right now. My computer will probably hate me. So that's a future thing. But you know, it's good to talk about these things with chat. So then that way, if anybody vehemently opposes something, you can let me know. The full Antics experience. Exactly. You guys can get funny noises, my head bops. More cat crying in the background, probably. Add some seams here. Maybe some buttons. Let's add some buttons. Y'all know about buttons? Let's add some. What, little man? Little man, it's not dinner time yet. It's almost dinner time, but it's not dinner time yet. These animals are horrible with dinner time. Like, the way that they act, you would think that we starve them. But then they eat maybe half of their dinner before they decide they're done. And I'm like, what are you guys... Why are you doing all this bitching just to not even eat half of it? You just, like having the option. But, like, the thing is that Mo has, like, some medical issues in his medical history. So he has, like, a prescription food. So we need to make sure that everybody's getting the correct food. And also my dog Zola will immediately just bully everybody. So we have to like separate them. So having them like getting their dinner ready is like a whole thing. And it's like a 2-person job that me and my sister do together. So that's typically why my cutoff is 5 p.m. Sometimes I'll come back, but you know, it depends. And today I think it's just a cutoff at 5 thing. What, little man? Yeah? Tell me all about it. A part of me wants to like learn more about like audio setup so I can edit the audio in a way that like cuts out background noise, but then also a part of me knows that you guys will probably be really upset if I did that, because then there will no longer be animal cries in the background. You'll no longer hear whatever input Mr. Mo has. I don't know if I ever told y'all his full name. We call him Mo, but his full name is Mo with Francis Kitty Pants III. We just call him Mo for short, but that's his name. I don't think I want all of this, actually. Let me just add a seam. Whoops. To, like, the side. Here. Here's my art hack for, like, designing outfits. If anything ever feels a little bit bland, just make the clothing seams a different color. So, like, this right here will probably be gold when the rest of his outfit is, like, a pale blue. It just makes everything look so much more designed without even really having to try. And doxing the cat on live, yeah. He deserves it. He's a shithead. But like, even if it's just like a pair of blue jeans or something and it feels a little bland, the seam, like the thick seam on the side of jeans, just make that a different color. It makes everything look nice and you don't even really have to think about it that much. I think that hand is something I'm going to have to try and tackle off stream, because considering how my computer is lagging, I have a feeling it is not going to go well. Let's tackle this face. Let's be brave. John, whatever this is called, the wrinkle that comes in your forehead when you're like, ooh, when you're the eyebrow crease from when your dream works in it. I think this actually needs to get pushed over a little. It's a little too close to the... There we are. We'll get rid of that. Ooh, groovy. I know I already said it, but I would love to play Deltarune on stream again, but I literally just did that, so no. So I will not be doing that. But god, I just love that game. I don't love this eyebrow shape. But I don't know what else to do with it. Okay, I think that is extending out a little too far back. Let me do that. Come on, you can erase. I believe in you. You can do it, computer. Go on. Come on. You get it. There we go. Good job, buddy. Gonna get that schnoz in there. Oh yeah, he has a piercing. Let me just flip my canvas needlessly, as per my drawing method. Glabella lines, aka from... Oh, I should know that. I was a Dan and Phil fan growing up, and they talked about glabellas. I should know that. And yet... Sorry, I'm texting my sister real quick. There we go. I gotta look up piercing references, don't I? I don't know what nostril piercings look like, man. Not gonna lie, when I first glanced up at chat and saw glabella lines, my mind read it as Gabriella lines. And I'm like, who is Gabriella? And why are we taking her lines? Like, is this what High School Musical is about? Gabriella's lines? I mean, kind of, I guess. I'll ignore the hair, and I'll draw that on later. Just gotta make sure I don't lose this face structure. Because I finally got this sketch in a place that I liked. Get rid of this, actually. Oh, that's not how chins work, I don't think. Little man. I know. Dinner's in 10 minutes, I know. You're starving. You haven't eaten since breakfast. You're horribly starved. Yeah? What else you got to say? Yeah? That was a big yawn. If you are new here, one of Mo's health issues was that he had stomatitis, which basically means, like, his mouth is trying to reject his teeth. So he had to get... They were reluctant to take out all of his teeth because he's still very young. But they took out all of his back teeth. And now, since he doesn't have any back teeth, his tongue will just, like, fall out the side of his mouth. And it's very goofy and funny. And then also his front two, like, longest teeth always stick out of his mouth like a vampire. That's not because of the teeth removal thing. He's just always been like that. And the eyelashes would definitely come over the eyes like that. Did y'all know the eyelashes are on the eyes? It's a little known fact not many people know about. It's like top secret shit right there. You never knew? Well, you know something, you learn something new you know something every day. Every day you know one thing, and today that's the thing you know. You know nothing else. Poor baby cat, yeah, he's had issues. He had a inflamed gum flare-up when he was a kitten, which in hindsight was probably stomatitis, but I imagine it's hard to diagnose that when they're a kitten because their teeth are still growing. And then he had a history of urinary blockages. He blocked like 3 times, and then he got stomatitis, and was like, this poor little cat cannot catch a break. But it's okay, he's good now. He's been good for a long time. He's just chilling. He's just being a little guy right now. Yeah, I know, you're being a little guy. I don't really know if these eyelashes work, but you know, I can figure that out off stream, so you guys aren't sitting here watching me do that for forever. Alright, and then his scars. I'll start with this one. Just make a real jaggedy looking. And then this other one. Let me add some eye details first, and then I'll... And then add some highlight. I really want to play around with, like, eye rendering styles. I see so many artists render their eyes. I don't dislike the way I render eyes, but I just see so many different artists rendering really beautiful eyes, and I'm gonna try that. Even if it's not something that I keep in my art style, it's something that I definitely want to experiment with. I just think this needs to be more, since it's from above, let's be more like that. I'll add the piercing. I'm gonna be brave about it. Okay, and then I add a piercing here. Fucking nutty bastard. I think the main reason I've struggled with this face so much is because, in my head... Yes, Momo. In my head, there is such a specific expression, and it would never look like that. Out of all of the attempts... This, I like it, but it still doesn't even really look like what I had in mind. Which, I mean, we've all been there. Right? Haha. Add some cheekbones. Because his face claim do be having cheekbones. What do you think of this mouth? Should I go with that one? What about this one? What about this one? Ah! That one's my favorite. So, the specific facial expression combined with this face angle, it was really making me struggle, man. The classic, my hands won't do it's in my head. That's the artist's struggle. That is the name of the game, baby. Man, I love gay people. I wish they were real. Yeah, that looks good. Oh god, what happened here? Yeah, this looks good. What do you think? Gets rid of my drawing. But I am going to be ending stream in a few minutes. Babies have gotta eat. If baby dinner is late, they will riot. And then I'll probably finish this sketch off stream. And then the next time I'm working on it on stream, I'll be doing the line art. At least that's what my plan is. We will see. I've been trying to get better at planning and time management, but it's a work in progress, so... But yeah, if you have anything else you would like to say, speak now or forever hold your peace. Any controversial takes you want to say? Anything you want me to be thinking about for the rest of the day? Here's something I'll leave you guys with. Do you think hot dogs are sandwiches? Because every way you can describe a sandwich is also the description of a hot dog. It's just sideways. Really makes you think, doesn't it? Don't plan too loud, the universe will hear you. God, that's so true. I plan quietly in my planner. But yeah, I am really excited to be streaming again. It has been quite a while, but I will be streaming ideally like twice a week. Maybe I'll throw in some extra streams here and there if I feel like it. I would like to stream twice a week. Fingers crossed that'll happen. And my next stream, I believe, is either Thursday or Friday. I'll have to double check. And it will either be working on this commission or a Pokemon Legends ZA stream where we will do ranked battles and maybe some shiny hunting and maybe whatever else I feel like it. Absolutely, but cheesecake is pie and lasagna is cake. You're a real thinker here. Hot dog is so unique that it's its own section. But is it though? I mean, it's kind of similar to like a meatball sub, right? And a meatball sub is a sub, aka a sandwich. Because most sandwiches don't typically have ground beef or something, like a meatball sub, but a meatball sub does, and that's a sandwich. Anyway, thanks for coming by stream. This VOD will be up eventually. And yeah, thank you all for stopping by. I really appreciate it, especially since it's been my first one in a while. Yeah, and I will see you later this week. Be sure to follow me on Blue Sky and also YouTube if you don't, because that is where I will be updating you, and also eventually post an official stream schedule. Maybe. Hopefully. But I will see you all, later this week. Goodbye.